What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Roliver Queen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. And as always, I'm joined by my lovely, scrumptious, delicious, handsome as fucking flavorful homeboys.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be back. It's me, Stef.
And this is your last episode with us, apparently.
Yes,
So
yes, we should get into that. It is gonna unfortunately have to be the last video stream, whatever you want to, whatever we want to do, whatever we're doing tonight.
Hey y'all, it's Q. I'm back again. Been gone for a while. My bad. Life been life since the vacation.
Hey, as always, it's AJ, and good to be here. Good to get into it with the fellas tonight. So let's make it a good one.
yeah, so this was a crazy week. So we had Justice League Unlimited issue, whatever, come out. And it was a DCKO tie-in. And Mr. Terrific is assembling a new team called Terrific 10. And these are a bunch of time-displaced motherfuckers. Because weird timey-wimey shit happened with We Are yesterday. We got the reveal that the Batman Beyond in this team is not Terry McGinnis. It is Tim Drake. Motherfuckers was wildin'. Tim Drake, there's a lot of divisiveness with Tim Drake, especially over the last couple years. You know, with the whole bisexuality stuff, him breaking up with Stef and blase. So there was a lot. Huh? Not you, motherfucker.
I mean, that would be more interesting than him and Bernard. That's for sure.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. That's very true. Oh, so yeah, there was a lot of emotions. It ain't that deep. It's not that deep. Like, apparently this could be from the Future's End timeline, which was a thing that everybody kind of forgot about, and rightfully so, because to my knowledge, that was shit. And apparently there's two Batman Beyonds running around. Right.
Which people would know if they were reading, because the Justice League, what was it, Dark Tomorrow special, that Batman Beyond is stated to be Terry McGinnis, and that whole team is stuck in like that whatever dimension that was they went into or something. That's where they are. So this was a whole bunch of nothing.
It was nothing. Like, and it even made more sense when you look back at the interview that Mark Waid had a couple months ago. He pretty much said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be allowed to do certain things with these characters because time is broken." So I was like, "Oh, okay, now it makes sense that you have a Batman Beyond here and a Batman Beyond there. One is Terry, the other is Tim." I was like, it wasn't that deep. Like, you had motherfuckers who don't even read comic books commenting on this. Like, you had people who were, being homophobic. Pretty much, I seen some of that on the timeline as well. Homophobic, biphobic, whatever the fuck phobic you want to call it. Like, they were doing all that because of this. And all I gotta say is, if you were tapped in, and if you, I don't know, read the books, this wasn't surprising. But what was y'all's guys' reactions, man?
Here's the thing: the reason why this was so funny, right, is really just because, like, I mean, we're all tapped in enough on Twitter. I assume we saw like a little bit of it. There was like a concerted effort for like a week and a half straight to try and prop Terry up as what a good legacy character is to shit on Miles, right? That's what a lot of this was.
That happened.
That's why this was so funny. It's just because like this is like the first, the two Batman Beyonds running around are like the closest thing to relevance that he's had in like years. People were saying like genuinely, it wasn't even just like shitting on Miles for like completely, moronic reasons. It just got like to the point where people were like straight lying and saying he is less relevant than Terry.
Like,
that one was crazy. that one was straight nonsense. But then like you had all of that, and then you had, and that like spun out. It was embarrassing for Terry. They made a potential man image out of him. Like he officially, like he made it, right? Like that was the slander train was crazy, right? And it sucks to see, but like he kind of earned it. I don't know, like, but then, to add salt to the wound, fucking pound of salt to the wound, I guess. The one of the Batman Beyonds running around is not even Terry. It's just not him, right? And if people were, if we said it already, but if people were tapped in, they would know that there's two of them, and that Terry is here in some capacity. But like this panel, out of context, just made everybody lose their fucking minds, and it was so funny.
Bruh.
The amount of face palming I did, oh my lord.
But like, if you read the story, like they're not like, so the Terry is actually Terry from the future. This is just some kind of ghost, like time remnant type.
Yeah, that's it.
They're not even real people. They're gonna die, or disappear or cease to nothingness. My only issue is, this same week, History of the DC Universe dropped, right?
Oh yeah.
Future Ends is not in that shit at all. So that I guess that's my only thing. Like, there's no reference to that. So where the fuck did it come from? Like this is the one thing I'm a question mark wait on. Like when it came to him, and he's been keeping a strong connection to everything he's done, and that seems a little out of place if I'm just being critical writing wise. But like, who cares? It's just a fun story at this point.
Yeah, that's what the Unlimited book is.
It's really a Mr. Terrific book.
It is.
I don't know if anybody noticed that.
Justice League Unlimited. Sure, would it be a better book if it had like a core team and it was like a little bit more focused? Yeah, but also at the same time, the shit is called Justice League Unlimited. All right, you're gonna see weird shit like this. You kind of have to expect it with the name. So for me, this entire thing it adds up. Like I didn't see what the big issue is here. Like, but AJ, what do you think about all this?
About what I said earlier. It's just, if y'all were tapped in and reading, you would. And when I say y'all, I mean the people making such a fuss out of this. You would know it was a nothing burger, man. Like, we saw Terry get trapped in that whatever Dark Tomorrow dimension or whatever it's called, and now we have another version of Batman Beyond, yes, Mr. Terrific told us, hey, that all these time displaced variants, they're not even the true time displaced versions of these characters. They're just essentially a shadow of them left over. And at some point, they're going to cease to exist. This was a whole bunch of nothing. So, okay, great. You're going to see Futures in Tim for a few issues while DC KO is going on. All right, great. It's not like he's sticking around. Now, we'll have to wait to see what happens with Terry in the coming months. But, I mean, it's a whole bunch of nothing. This Tim Drake is not going to be a Tim Drake that's around much longer. I'm assuming that Terry will end up back in his time eventually with the rest of those team members who aren't from this era, and we can go from there, and then we can judge, whether or not where Terry's relevance is at these days. I know it's been a few years since he's had a book. What was that with the what are those guys who wrote the last book? Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's the last time he's had a book. I mean, it just felt like a whole bunch of nothing this week. Like, just discourse for the sake of discourse.
Yeah, and like, I'm not gonna stay too much on this, but when I saw the visceral reactions to this, and just like everything else that's kind of just been happening on the timeline, it's safe to say that place is not where people go to anymore for like genuine comic book conversations. Like, I think at some point that was a place where I looked forward to going, on Wednesdays, just to see, what the conversations was. But like lately, it's just been, we're not even talking about the plot anymore. We don't talk, like, there's no conversations about the story anymore.
Yep.
It's literally just about, again, out of context panels, or just like a lot of just like superficial shit that doesn't really matter.
Tom King hate, homophobia, transphobia, Tom King hate.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty much. There was a time before the Tumblr purge, and when Tumblr still allowed y'all to goon without borders over there. like this crowd wasn't on Twitter, bro, and like you could actually talk about a comic book. Now it's just it's not fun at this point anymore. Talking on the timeline about stuff.
Yeah, it's not like
It's crazy because I only find myself on the timeline to argue with stupid people. Like, I very seldom have like a civilized, hey, that was a nice point that you made about that book that we just read all together as a class.
Mm-hmm.
And you made a real factual statement about the book and not something like, oh, Huntress had sex with Red Hood. Oh, okay, sure. But not continue.
No. I mean, that's all it boils down to now. Like, it's actually kind of sad because, you know, Twitter is looked at as, you know, the hub of the internet, but like, can you even really call it a hub, at least for comic books, if there's nothing of hubness happening?
Not at all. Not at all.
You can't. So like, at this point, I literally have to resort to talking to you guys either in private in a group chat or when we do this. I think that's like the only way I get like genuine comic book conversations now.
You have to resort to talking about us. That makes it sound like we're like the B team, man.
No.
Like we're the backup plan. No. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh God. Oh shit.
You can't just run. You can't just say that and then run away. Like.
Okay,
you can't sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, dude, this place sucks. I have to settle for you people."
No,
like,
that is not what I mean. What I mean is.
I know that's not what you mean, but that is what you said.
What he was trying to say was the peasants, the little people.
Yeah.
The little people. What did the little people do to you?
We're just stepping stones on his way to capitalism.
Okay. What I meant to say was there was a point in time where the same conversations I have with you guys in private or on here, I was having those same conversations on the timeline.
Okay.
But now it's like it's just y'all. It's not a bad thing, but like I miss like that community feeling that we have here amongst us four. I miss when that was like the larger community. Like we've lost that.
It.
What's up?
I hate to say it.
What's up?
You might have to go to Blue Sky. Because that app is really fucking boring, but I feel like you probably might be able to do it. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't have any experience. I have a Blue Sky account. I haven't tweeted there in 9 months.
Only reason I say that is because to really get into like real conversations, you gotta talk a certain way sometime, right? Like not disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that, but like I done seen people get suspended over like bullshit over there. So like that's the one thing that's a gift and a curse on Twitter. That's why I'll never leave probably, is because there is that it is kind of like the Wild Wild West at the end of the day. Yeah. Like you go in there if you're not strapped, you might not come out the other end sane or with all your limbs. You know what I'm saying? So I think any platform is about how you curate your timeline, who you interact with, you know, what groups you've broken into, you know, over the years, right? Like, I just think it's about how you curate it.
It is about, you know, how you curate also, but I think, and I could be 100% wrong, but I feel like it doesn't matter what you do to curate it. I think just the energy around that app, because I feel like the same things that you know we kind of complain about comics Twitter, I see it in other spaces also. It seems like I don't think any community has been safe from the Tumblr purge. Like it feels like no matter what, like it's just that group of people, they've just infested each and every single little niche.
Yes, they did. Like there was a noticeable difference between, you know, conversations on not even just comics, just conversations on social media about anything before that happened and after that happened. Like there have been studies done on it. Like so much of the rhetoric and like bots coming on to other platforms and stuff that did not used to be a thing to this degree on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok really wasn't big back then, so I
Mm-hmm.
can't say for there. But and I don't use Facebook anymore, but I understand it's gotten kind of bad on Facebook too. Like it's kind of become a thing since Tumblr did his thing. It's because of the credit card processors. They said, hey, if we're gonna allow credit cards to be used on this site, you have to moderate your site more. You have to get a stronger grasp on non-safe for work not safe for work content and what you allow on the site. And when they did that, a lot of the freaks
Is that
came.
what that shit means?
Yeah.
Not safe for work. Oh, I've seen that on 1,000 pages and never known what that meant.
Yeah, that's what it is. And so then the freaks, they infested the rest of the internet, and here we are.
It's tough, man. Like it's really tough. And like I think at this point, if you really want to get some decent comic book conversation to kind of steer it back, I think Reddit to a degree might be the safer place. And I thought League of Comic Geeks would be that spot also, but I'm starting to notice it might be Twitter Light.
That place is just a circle jerk, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like for all these, like none of these people have an original idea, bro.
If we're talking about just online, I don't know, but it might just be like the old school. Go to the shop, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go to the shop, man. Be with some like-minded people that's out there in the trenches with you, man. Like, I've overheard or been part of some really great combos at midnight releases, and just standing in the line, like talk about a movie or something like that. You just never know. Especially picking like the old heads, like kind of like the 60 and up crowd, like their experiences with comics are vastly different than our experience with comics. And some positive, some negative, of course, but like, all like learning they're all things you learn. You take away something from the conversation regardless. But yeah, that might be the cleanser right there.
Yeah, and honestly, good, because I think we've kind of missed that, and at conventions too, and like, because I think to an extent we've gotten so used to just doing this, so like going to the shops or even like there's a comic book happy hour that I would love to go to in my town, but I work around that time. But yeah, it's every Friday. Like
that's fire.
Yeah. So they go. I think they have it set up at like one of the the local bars. You get a certain percentage off your tab just for bringing in new comics from the week for the week.
Oh, yeah, that's live.
And then it's just 2 hours, and you get to mingle with other people who are into comics too.
San Diego. I guess that makes sense, huh?
Yep. So, yeah, man, things like that, and just going to the shops every single week and just striking up conversations. Like some of the best conversations I have about comics are in the shop now. Like we need to get that back, man. Like we need to get that back because it's we ain't gonna get it here in the streets.
Start curating like small groups, like like they do spaces and shit like that, but like small groups of people, like not book clubs, because that sounds like old ladyish, but like something like what we do here. But maybe like 10 or 15 people, a consistent 10 or 15 people, just like picking your brain. Y'all just talking, just like a virtual kickback about comics.
Yeah.
Got a drink or something like that. Debate something, talk about something. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways you could do it.
The comic book kickback. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
that's the one. Yeah,
write that down.
Okay, I think I found a new name for this. The comic book kickback. All right, branded. Cool. All right, but let us know what you guys think about this.
Ooh,
what's up?
Had a great. Since Stef is leaving us, maybe we should do like a rotational guest type of thing. We can't replace him.
Yeah, no way.
No, you could.
I refuse.
Okay,
Nah.
all right, cool.
They only can warm the seat until you come back.
Exactly.
So like
All right,
one
all
episode, get the fuck out of here.
That was a test. You all passed.
Oh man.
Good job.
But y'all, let us know what you think down below about Tim Drake being Batman, and this conversation about conversations about comics. Yeah, I hope I said that right. So let us know down below in the comments.